Hiyo, Cryo here. Welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I will do my best to power through this particular case. I don't even know if there's a way that I can save. Oh no, I can save in the middle of things. But I want to at least get through this case. Okay, so I suppose, yeah, let's go to the hotel. That's a large bottle of wine and glasses. And there's a screwdriver there. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Oh, good, another character.
Hey, it's me, April. Whoa, hello there, handsome.
I don't know how many of these guys are gonna be recurring characters. I know for sure, like, what some of the recurring characters are, but not all of them.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. T.
How about yourself? Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Like me, see? I mean, well, first and foremost, there's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey, hey. And I said, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. What are you doing? No touching. Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
You're upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. You think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Ooh, observe the incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened that other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened?
I don't suppose... You're trying to sound like me?
No, I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please.
Let me see. Well...
Dream out! Dream out!
If you want to know, you'll have to come to the court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Could you tell me exactly who you are?
Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
Yeah, what if I am? And no, hey, I'm just doing my job here.
Gee, you know you're cute when you blush.
Yeah, believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do?
But no, T. You had your little hopes up, didn't you?
My hopes are big, I'll have you know. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
No, not me. I'm just a lawyer, see? Say, Mr. Big Detective, or...
Say, Mr. Big Detective.
Oh, now you're impersonating me.
No, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage?
Are there clues I should know about there?
Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Miss May also refers to herself in third person.
Oh boy. The light summer sunlight streams through the window. As the faint cold offices building, of course, you can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it'd be a little bit difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. Okay, that's probably gonna come into play later. Still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. It's not something Mia has anymore. I'm sorry, this is rude. This too soon. Well, one of these is hanging on the wall. Oops. The flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, so that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. I mean, those are roses, right? They look like roses. A simple bed, see? It's been recently made Nothing eye-catching here. Bottle and 2 glasses on the table. Somebody must have been staying with her. What's inside? Maybe later. Alright. Well, that's about all for that. Maybe Mr. Grossberg is back now. Oh, here we go. Alright, that's the voice I decided to give him. Again, I'm not sure how well this is going to turn out, but... Oops, take that! Attorney's badge! If that wasn't the most over-the-top claim of the throat I've ever heard. Ooh, hello, Tedder, hello. Me, Mr. Bean. Well, I guess it's more like Mr. I guess it's pretty much Professor Snape at this point. Although, I do kind of want to save that voice. You'll see why. Because it fits way better. Well, maybe I could be, Cusco. From, what's it called? Cusco. From The Emperor's New Groove. Or, you know, like Joe Swanson. Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter. I mean, they're both voiced by Patrick Warburton. These are winter boots. Also the guy from the Bee Movie. Ah, yes, it's me. It looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? I mean, it's not perfect. I don't think I could keep up the perfect Cusco voice this entire time. I have to keep on, like, forcing my voice back into place. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yeah, see? And, what do you want? I'm not particularly, like, busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Well, something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Oh. Oh, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go Dad? I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. It's quite impossible. Now, wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Yeah, well, anyway. Well, these are winter boots. I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. Hey, Peter. Sorry, it's not a discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Boom, boom. How can you just refuse me like that? Objection! Please tell me why you won't take on the case. Well, you see, it's just I'm busy, you see. Oh, but the client is... but the client is Miss Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. You knew her sister would be good in hands. Oops, sorry. They were just switching voices all over the place. I mean, because the name, or like the length of the name text is pretty similar between Phoenix and Grossberg, or maybe. Or I'm just not paying attention. It's probably the latter. Yes, of course, I know that. However, yeah, I'm sorry, but I must refuse, sorry. Goodbye. Ah, creep. You're a creep. And a fraud. Fine, I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Well, think not. Did you say something? I think not, I said. I said, hey, Peter. I said, hey, Peter. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth her salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave? Now I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? Well, how about we can do the discussion then? love the way his little mustache twitches. I mean, he does it way cuter than I do. I can't move my entire mustache up, mustache up and down like a PNG or something. How did you know Miss Mia Fey? Oops, sorry.
She worked here, long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
Yeah, mission?
You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one.
That's quite a painting.
Yeah, well, oh, you noticed, Peter. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. I'm a big fan of One Piece, Peter. Hey, Peter, I'm a pretty big fan of One Piece. The straw hats, that... anyways. It's worth at least $3 billion. I have no intention of parting with it either, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you.
Yeah, I really don't have the energy to perfectly emulate Joe Swanson / Cusco / Patrick Warburton all the time. I mean, not impression, well, I guess I say impression, but it's like an impersonation. It's the proper term. It's not perfect by any means whatsoever. It's definitely not one of my better ones. I mean, my best one's definitely, well, Kermit the Frog is definitely up there. And the gangsta voice is kind of easy enough to see. I mean, I guess that one is not a famous character, it's just a trope of a voice, so like, in that sense, it's kind of original-ish. It's not based on any particular character. He does kind of sound like Skeletor. Yeah, He-Man. I mean, Skeletor kind of sounds like Phoenix Wright, so if I do give a character, or maybe I'll just do... So in my notes I have Phoenix Wright's voice as 1920s, yeah, see? Then I'll do / Skeletor.
It's not for sale.
I'm not buying, jeez. Great. So now I guess I go tell Maya the bad news. Oops. And to go to the we're going to detention. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. Well, I guess it's true depending how you look at it. Yeah, what really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Yep. Oh, I see. I've been abandoned then. Not the first time. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. Oh wait, it's you! 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? I just leave and go home? Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna go home. Ben Maya. I made up my mind, see? I'm gonna defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... I don't know. No one is as sad as a person without any friends, like Maya. Oops. I know, I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? My short-term or long-term memory loss is getting to me. Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. Oh, that's so kind of you. Yeah, I don't know how Kermit the Frog would sniff. Like. I guess like anybody else. I don't know. I'm not familiar with impersonating sniffs. I'm a sniff impersonator. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here, see? Alright, thank you. Oh, she smiled at least. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question, you are innocent, right? Yes. I mean, I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. See, there has to be something in there. Perhaps a whiskey. Or she's into home improvement. So I guess there's anything else to talk about? Nope. So maybe she's gone. Oh, hello. Hi. I like your hair. Nice, kind of looks like candy. Like chocolate with caramel, or like freshly sliced ham. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it does kind of look like that. Just in case, I guess I'll write down what voice I'm going to give him. I only have so many voices, and there's a ton of characters. So maybe I'll just give him good afternoon, sir. So I had a series of jokes that my cousin and I came up with when we were like 9 or so. They're called I'm so fancy schmancy jokes. And schmancy is spelled SCHMANCY. And basically the whole thing behind the joke was like, you'd say, I'm so fancy schmancy that I hired a butler to play football for me, or basically saying like things you do. If you had like a ton of money or whatever, or you're rich. Excuse me, you are? Oh, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. I've just come up to the delivery room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you'd like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey. Why does it seem like every time I come here I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit, like a real lawyer. Oh, I almost forgot. Yeah, you came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? Wait. That was his name, my sister told me. Why, what's the name of the girl or the guy who ruined Maya's mother? Could it be a coincidence? Alright, let's examine this. The screwdriver is sticking out. What do we have here? A wiretap, What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap added. Now there's a story behind this all, I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial for Maya's sake. I'll get to this women's spot, alright. Alright, you know what I mean.
Oh, bellboy. Still there.
Time to better make like a clam and scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued. Well, in this episode. I still have like 10 minutes left for our recording. To court. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Oh, here we go. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Here we go. This is who I was probably maybe saving Professor Snape for.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. 10 points from Phoenix Wright.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today or he'll be on me in an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, this foul-temperedness, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor, the prosecution calls the chief officer of the scene, Detective Gumshoe.
Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name is Regis Philbin. That is Detective Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found here by this window. Looks like a bolt. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. I know it's not quite Regis Philbin anymore, but it's kind of the voice I've given him. It's a little bit easier for me. It's heavy enough to be a deadly weapon even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. Again. You're still calling it a statue? No, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Could you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. What say you? Gum. That's what I'm going to call you for short. Gum. Alright. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already, the defendant, Ms. Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Ms. Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Ms. Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. I wasn't really paying attention, I'll be honest. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. It was the case. She threw the case. No, it's, my sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness's testimony. She would bluff it and press the witness in every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong, so... Yeah, I guess so. Worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of his sister's tricks. Alright. Something the matter. No, Your Honor, I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Alright. Okay, as soon as the phone call came in, rushed to the scene. Two people there already. Defendant Miss Maya Fey and the lawyer. That's correct. Immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. I guess I'll press him on that. Why would you do such a thing? Why is that? Why? What's your reason? Oh, right. Okay, what was the witness count, though? Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you had arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Oh, did I say that? Me? Me, Regis Philbin of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? You did say it, you said it, yep. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? Well, Miss Maya isn't suspicious and she sure isn't Pink, pal. Well, guess she is Pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantage. Sorry, this more Regis Philbin. I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Gah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence this time. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results show the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. She died instantly, though. According to what Gumshoes told me, right? Death was instantaneous, yeah. I can't cross-examine her now. Old testimony. Testify. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, Regis. The defense may begin its cross-examination. I'm taking a lot of water breaks, because... boy, my voice is an instrument, and it needs fuel. Okay, yep, so for this one... Objection! Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Miss Mia Fey, wrote this note, but she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying? Well, this isn't one of those lawyer tricks, now is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. But backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. Is the report from your department, Detective? Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. No butting your way out of this one, Detective. Yeah, you shouldn't butt his way out of it. Order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon. Wait, it's gonna be going from like a calm Morgan Freeman. I guess Snape is also calm, but the objection is I really have to like be thinking on my feet, like be reflexive, so I could do like the objection voice at the same time or around the same time, like objection, because Snape is a slow speaker. It's like saying objection. He says objection slowly, or he would. He wouldn't be like objection. Is it objection? Anyways, okay. Wait, what? Oh yeah, he gave me the autopsy the day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. And the prosecution's point being, I have no point. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. Right! The second autopsy report was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there's, a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. Nah, no way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. And take a bow. Well, that is all. I see. Darn you, Edgeworth. Oh, sorry, I'm not. Hey, it's me, Maya. Maya, what are you doing here? See, darn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Like an ace card, an ace attorney card. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. I'm gonna. Have you been walking on carpet? Like static electricity. Anyways, there's something you want to say. I'm a sham. You're a sham. No, the detective's a sham. He gave me the wrong copy. Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham. How could you give me a faulty report? I thought. Detective Gumshoe. Yep. I'm disappointed in you handing him the wrong report like that. I am disappointed, as the memes say. I'm sorry, sir. Sorry doesn't cut it. You are at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. But... Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. I'm a poet, and I did know it. I understood. The court accepts the evidence. Oops. I'm sorry, the way I'm holding the controller is like, I'm just resting my hand on top of it, which is by the R button.
Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
And I take another bow.
Don, this isn't good.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness.
And we will call that next witness on the next episode. So until next time, remember to stay cool, and I'll see you guys in the next video.